Ladies and gentlemen, of course, here we have different this home here. This is this area here you're seeing, and then of course this one there, and then the the bedrooms. Then of course they're talking of this line here. This is the unit, of course, of this water tank here. Okay, so basically this is the areas which they are saying, so they're on the criteria area. Then of course you can see the kitchen, they mean the kitchen, this area here, and then tradition, this is what we call the unit entry, and accounting of course all this area as a unit. So on the vis-a-vis you can see there they said that now because this guy overeat the money from me, so they listed here, this is the building property manager or owner, so I'm listed there now, and then not this guy, and then I work here a lot, and then been also video chat, and then of course the complaint went a lot, and that's why they registered this home with my name, and then they say they are support for affordable housing provider, and then I can get now 200,000 incentive, free expertise. And then of course this is how these buildings looks, or another building somewhere else, I'm not too sure, but this is the guy which is the building for that unit tank. So they are the one for that unit tank, and then they are do is addition ensuring of course providing the unit tank, and then inside there they're saying this is the cost there, that's the cost for the energy saving upgrade. Then is also secondly is a scam, right? So if they are making this much air unit 30,000, and then the boiler 22,000, and then water heater up to 2,000, and then free they are saying inside upgrades 250 value per site. So that is basically this is a document which they make there forging, so that they can forge all these 200,000 away. So this is a forgery, right? So which one is better? This is government subsidized, and then we talk of this one, the government subsidized. This is how they're saying the water heater, the boiling systems, which is of course transforming all the unit needs for the unit to be supplied with water and basic thing. So that's why the government of course subsidize that area, and then that is the government in charge of this kind of units. So you can see there that is the balconies there, and then per units there are 63 units in this building here. And then for this one here, this is basically the areas which we already accomplished, and then we submitted this order. And then this is the census 2021 census, and then they set the final notice to the 2021 counting with this kind of epidemic, and then because it's not easy to pull out the people from their homes. So the guy is also pressing the people that they should not come out, and they should remain in their homes, and then they don't want those guys to be on the street. That's why this is basically the census, of course, which are made for counting the number of people, and then of course this is done mostly by computer, and then you submit the order after you filed it, and then you submit it to the and then here that is basically the what the sets. I got my new set of course yesterday, and then I purchased a new sets, and then so that's the price there, and then the original price is $145 there, but it is now $99, and then altogether is $111.85, of course. You can see that is the set which I got yesterday. And then also basically this is the unit, of course. the charges. This is monthly basis. So if the unit here, my expenses in the unit is 200,000 now, the government said yeah they will pay me 200,000 because this guy pulled this kind of 200,000 been eating it all along, and then now release me and then said yeah let me get my 200,000 because I stand here filmed with the government, and then the government recovering, and then they are collecting $45 every month. And then of course they succeeded a lot. Of course they've been eating those money, that's why they write yeah they said yeah they can confirm to that this is my home now, but that's 200,000 if they embezzled these 200,000 because they did calculations. This 200,000 is very easy for them to mismanage because they want it they calculated all is gonna go for water heat, and then they wanna heat all this water for 200,000. That is a total also a scam, right? So we will scam the whole thing there. The government themselves, they will also look at that, and then they will of course suggest if that is appropriate or no, because everything here they are made affordable for people to live, and then nobody fool nobody. And then this is the Canadian standard of living. So if you are still after my money, and then of course I cannot do much. This is a hydro. Everything here we know is a hydro bill. That's one hydro bill. But if it come now mandatorily, and then you say it here, we have to pay all the 3 bills, and then this is the 3 bills here. This is the bills, 3 bills. So they are saying here this is a gas. The heat is different. The heat is for the winter, which is blowing the hot area as as the fireplace. And then the water heater is the one which is spinning for you the shower, and then the cooking tap, and then any other drinking water. So that is the difference of that area. But if it come to this one, to the area of course the areas of this one, the areas of phone, of course the government said they are not in charge for the phones. They don't deal with the phones, they don't deal with anything. That is utility basically. So if we talk of this one, the shoots, this is a shoot. The shoot which we are saying here, this is $65. Of course if I go there in the stores and then I found this kind of suits, they're saying let me pay $700, let me pay $400. Then that is of course expensive, and then I want my jobs, I want my career, so how do you expect I can survive? So this is the 2 buttons there. I can see 2 buttons, and then we even the pen here is not they don't have a pen size 30 waist 30, and then they're saying that's 31 up, and then the guy is very big and huge. That's why controlling every day money. So I have nothing to do about it. So if we talk of suit, which kind of suit I like, this kind of suit, of course that is my standard there, and then my living standard, and then my work job titles, and the rest of the infos which I have there, and my networks, of course. So basically we talk of this one, we talk of what was your 2021 annual households income before taxes, because the guy said this is 200,000, so they were talking of 200,000. We said yeah this is 200,000 there, so the money come there, and then that's 200,000. So if that is a mortgage, this is in Brampton, of course that is roughly 900,000 sold for 4 bedrooms. So you can see there that is a townhouse. Of course we talk of the Sudan matters. This is the Sudan matters, and then the overview there, of course me Waine Hassan Ziziton, just scanning exactly what the areas is telling you, because this is a unit. If a unit is supposed to be 200,000, and then of course the guy refused to pay me, and then wanna pay it this and wanna pay another guy, the guy should fool me here a lot, and then should come and work as a backlog, and then they will pay the guy, and then leaving me unpaid. And then of course the government there will investigate, and then they will investigate that. They will find the whole thing is corruption. If they also leave that 200,000 because they can no longer use it, yeah, they will bend over this $10,000 I have per year. And then of course they're gonna squeeze over this one. You're gonna leave that 200,000, That's why this kind of 200,000 is there, is dying somewhere there. The 200,000. This is the 200,000 in SETI is dying. Suppose you should have put it with my name since I was here. If that is the money, and then you pay to me. If you pay to me the money, or like this in the paper, still you collected away the money. You calculated 30,000. You want it away. This one 22,000. This is 2,000. $250 you want it away. So if you want it away, I will just go back to government, and then I will stick with government housings. So I will say let government housing facilitate that. Let the guy who is running the backlog do that backlog, and then eat that 200,000. I don't want it, and then I will make my own other monies as alternative. Just for this discount, and then for this review, there of course me Waine Hassan as Ziziton.